Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Hello, James, and hello, Will. How are we doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking, James. Will, kill yourself. It is a big game in the Premier League. Don't know why I'm doing that as if I'm listening into the action at Wembley. It's a big game in the FA Cup. Excuse me, I'm dying. Dying with ecstasy and excitement and and eagerness and all those other terms. Manchester City versus Sheffield United in the FA Cup semi-final, which is being held at Wembley for some bloody reason. The Wembley game is mad, says James. The last I saw, Liverpool were winning 2-1. Let me see what's happening around the thingy. What's going on? Oh, Liverpool still winning. Oh, 3-2 now, though. Oh, right. So it was 2-2 at one point. Interesting. Brentford beating Villa now. Oh, Leicester equalised against Wolves. Didn't even notice that. Love you too, KX. How are we? Yeah, and I'll tell you what else is crazy. I mean, it might not be crazy, but it's not really the City side I thought it was going to be today. What's that? It just missed an overhead kick right now. It's not the City side I thought it was going to be. The back four is. I predicted the back four and keeper fine. That was good. Yeah, James, good to have you back, matey. How have you been? Yeah, so I've got the back four right and the goalkeeper, but I thought Calvin Phillips was going to start. That has not happened. Instead, so when I saw there was no Phillips, I was like, oh god, is Rodri playing? He's not going to get a break. That hasn't happened either. So I guess it's a massive indictment on Phillips that he can't get his way into this team. He'd rather field Gundogan and Bernardo. I'm assuming in some sort of pivot. I'm not sure. Or Will Gomez being Verting. I don't know, but that remains to be seen. Alvarez and Haaland starting together is always a lot of fun. But yeah, and the attack is also not what I thought. I thought it was going to be Alvarez, Foden, and probably Mahrez, to be fair. But then I thought the midfield was going to be Phillips, Palmer, and probably like a Gundogan or someone. Pep might hate him, says Will. Yes, indeed. Yorkshire pudding, says Narnbread. And Daniel says, come on, City. Yes, Daniel. And everyone watching, get your score predictions in. What do you think is going to happen today? Look, it's actually, it turned, I know we're not fielding a proper out-and-out defensive midfielder, but actually, it's turned out to be a stronger City team than I expected. So long term, that might have issues, but right in the here and now, it's probably made me feel a little bit more confident about the game. To be fair, City should be winning it pretty easy. Now, I don't watch the Will, you can tell me more about Sheffield United if you'd like to. I don't watch the Championship. All I know about Sheffield United is they're going to be in the Premier League next year, so they're obviously a decent team. But I do know that two of their better players are City loanees, McAtee and Doyle, and they obviously cannot feature tonight. So that's also going in City's favour. It's by definition, it cannot be a full-strength Sheffield United team that we're coming up against. So realistically, we should be beating them. But stranger things have happened. James says 3-0 to City, simple. I was hoping for Foden to start. Yes, same. I'm guessing that he's still not back to full fitness to start matches. So hopefully he'll be... hopefully he will be introduced at some point. Best players there, striker. Would you say it's fair to say, Will, that two of their better performers this season have been McAtee and Doyle? Yeah, Burnley are losing. I thought you'd be at Wembley, says Tom. How you doing, by the way, Tom? No, so I'm not at Wembley, but my nana, uncle, and cousin are. They are there today. I've got Fanta Lemon, by the way. That's what this is. Delicious. McAtee's the whole team. But the McAtee one will be interesting. Is he going to be good enough to step up and become a relative presence in the City midfield, or is it going to be too much for him? I don't know. Evie's not at Wembley, no, and Armbread. I can confirm she is not. Leicester are winning. That's big. That's big for my prediction. Come on, Leicester. Come on now. Oh, yes. And Forest are losing. That's also good for my prediction. At the start of the season, I thought Bournemouth were going down. I've now decided they aren't going down, and instead, my updated prediction is Leeds are going to go down, as well as Forest and Southampton. So that would be good if that happened. Hello, Tayab, how are we? They're important players, but Burge, Norwood, and Day etc., are all similar levels of importance. Okay, interesting stuff. Interesting. So they're obviously not going to be detrimented, but they'd rather have them available than not. So City have no excuses, and really anything but a win is it's obviously unacceptable from a City perspective. I'm not saying they will win easy, because, Sheffield United are obviously a very good team. They've got to a semi-final. They've got to a semi-final, for Christ's sake. Forest just hit the crossbar in a 1v1. Nice. Excellent work by them. Excellent work. It sounds like it's a trickier game than it really should be for Liverpool at home. They have had their troubles with Forest this season. Leeds were woeful today, so James. Yeah, I wasn't able to watch that game, but yeah, I did see they lost against Fulham, and that wasn't even with Mitrovic, was it? Because he's still suspended. Hello, Miz asks, what time are we playing? So after this game, Miz, and then I'm just doing a show afterwards. We can play then if you'd like, if that works for you, my mate. What do you want to do, COD or CS:GO or Overlord, Overwatch? What do you want to play? Let me know. You want to play COD? Okay, cool. Are we doing Warzone, like big map, or are we doing baby map, Rebirth, wherever it's called? Let me know. Will, what was your prediction? Did you say Sheffield United to win 3-2? Is that founded in hope or like expectation that Sheffield United are actually a very good team? Let me know. Who says mate anymore? I say matey. I like to say mate. Hello, mate. You alright? I say that. If I'm on the phone, I wouldn't normally refer to my friends as. I wouldn't say you're right, mate. I'd just refer to them as their name. It's normally like if I'm on the phone to someone like that I don't know. So, for example, I had to call Sky recently because they tried to up my prices massively. I was like, "Oh, hello, mate. This is too expensive. Sort me out." It's hope, but real prediction, probably 2-0 to City. I'm going to go. I think Sheffield United will score at least one. Roy Keane is shouting right now. That kid's got the Grealish haircut. I'm going to say Sheffield United will score. 2-1. It's going to be quite tight. It's going to be a tight game. Diaz. Why does Diaz look like he's interrogating Ortega? What a man. I know Gundogan's the captain, but realistically, Ruben Diaz is the captain. Let's be honest with ourselves. No, but Miz, if I did do that, there'd be a massive delay on these streams, and then then there'd be a massive delay, and then we won't be able to, thingy. Hello, Mustila V2. Right, James, that's what I'm saying, mate. I mean, today's debate of the day is all about the Wembley semi-final situation. Sheffield has some fella called Jaberion or something. I've named him as the man to watch. Okay, what? He's one of the strikers, is he? Jebison? Is that who you mean? Is that who I'm looking at? Hello, Aqua. City going to win. Alvarez goal, Hall and Brace to score 3-1. I would take that. I would absolutely take that. How are you doing, by the way, Aqua? Is that a United shirt? No, why would it be a United shirt? Come on, Miz. Who do you think I am? It's a retro style City top. Come on now, from the 80s. And Pep really doesn't rate Phillips. Yeah, the Phillips one is weird. I don't know if it's just he's decided he's rubbish, or has he decided he hasn't played enough minutes so doesn't want to start him in this game. I don't know. But I mean, this is a bit of a trope, but every game from now until the end of the season is a final. So maybe he's thinking, I can't. The games that he would have liked to introduce Phillips into the team would have been the early stages when he was injured. Where would people hold the semi-finals if not Wembley? Well, it used to be in a neutral venue, Will. It used to be at a neutral venue, but like, and it used to change. So quite often you'd have Aston Villa's ground as a stadium, for example. That's what it used to be. It used to move. It's just stupid that. I mean, what 3/4 of the teams are Northern? And we've got it's for a semi-final as well. For a semi-final. Piss off. I think the final should be at Wembley sometimes. Pissing me off. Switch it up a bit. TTV says, bro thinks City are going to beat Real. I don't think I said that, to be fair. We showed the semi-final in Afghanistan. Hey, it'll probably be better than... Wembley. And most of the teams from Toryland. What? What? And in case you guys don't know the history, the reason why semi-finals were changed from the tried and trusted neutral venue to Wembley is because the FA decided that they wanted more money. So that's the only reason why they played at Wembley. There's literally no other reason why. They just moved into a new stadium, and I was like, right, we've got some bills to pay. Let's just have more revenue by having the match at Wembley, and just like charge people through the nose for it. So it's nothing to do with any positive. It's literally just for money. Thank you so much for following, by the way, Padrino. How are we today? Come on, the boys, says James. Yeah. Bayern lost 3-1 to Mainz. Right, Bayern actually stink. Are they actually going to not win the Bundesliga this season? What is the table looking like? We're at Dortmund. If Dortmund win their game, they will actually go top right. If Dortmund do not win the Bundesliga this season, with all the opportunities Bayern are presenting them, I don't even know... Because this is clearly a year where Bayern are poo. This is, that would be an outrageous travesty. An outrageous travesty. Have Leicester won yet? I needed to win. Because I keep saying you've got enough quality... You've got too much quality to go down, and you keep letting me down every single time. Every single time. Not Liverpool barely beating Forest. That's currently 3-2. Yes, indeed. That is the current scoreline. Today's match is kicking off at 4:45. So the 3 PMs will still be going. They'll still be popping off by the time we're watching the game. Why Grealish and Holland starting? It's a great question, Musty. I guess it's always hard because it's a balancing act. It is a balancing act between, and I do need to rotate some players, but at the same time, Sheffield United are not to be underestimated in a semi-final, and I can't rotate too much because I don't want to lower the overall quality of the team. I'm guessing is the reason why. I think Foden would have started normally if he hadn't, but he hasn't played a minute since his surgery. He was only on the bench at Bayern. So I guess ideally we are in a situation where we're comfortable in this match, and then we can afford to bring on Foden, who's just come back from surgery. I don't want to see Rodri on the pitch. Keep that man on the bench. He needs a rest because Phillips ain't stepping up and actually giving him some time off. Do you know what I mean? To this day, I don't know why Leeds sacked the American geezer. He wasn't even bad. Yeah. I thought, I mean, he was doing all right, wasn't he? He was doing all right. Come on, Sheffield, bring Rodri on to Smith. Why? I mean, that would improve the team, Miz, but I'm thinking more long-term. I want him to have a rest. Yeah, I'd be lying to you if I told you I knew anything about Sheffield United outside of McAtee and Doyle, both of which are not available. Billy Sharp, I know him. Bogle, I know because he was at Sheffield when they were in the Premier League a few years ago, so I remember him when they were in the. There's McAtee with a cutie, and Doyle, another cutie. Fun fact, guys. It's ITV1, by the way, guys. Fun fact, in case you don't know, Doyle, the Sheffield United player who is on loan from Man City, has two grandfathers who were Manchester City legends, Glyn Pardoe and Mike Doyle, who were both fullbacks. Oh, Glyn Pardoe was... Oh, here we go. We've kicked off. Wait, Glyn Pardoe was left back. Mike Doyle was sometimes... I think it was mainly a centre-half. It was a bit different with half-backs. Anyway, they were both defenders. One being maternal, one being a paternal grandfather. How cool is that? Two granddads are City legends. That's sick. Right, Haaland already tracking down the ball. Goes to the keeper. We love that, though. Brewster gonna cook his TTV. I don't know, well, because sometimes BBC have the rights, but then sometimes it's ITV. Wembley is packed, says KX. I mean, I would, even if I had, like, unlimited funds or whatever, I'm not going to Wembley for a semi-final. Piss off. Because it's a semi-final, that's why. Because it's a semi-final for a competition, and it's two northern teams. And the tickets are very expensive, and the travel is also very expensive. And it's a total day out of your life, that's why. It's literally semi-final, and this is why it shouldn't be at Wembley. Many reasons. Oh, Wigan beating Millwall. Big. Big. Leicester are still beating Wolves 2-1. The sun is woeful. I think I saw something. I don't know if this is true. I saw some stat. It might be. City have played at Wembley for the past 13 years in a row. Oh, wait, we got dangerous from the set piece. Ortega with the save. Okay, lads, let's chill out. Deary me, Sheffield United probably should have scored. Ortega with the save. Big, big. Ali McCoist, I do like Ali McCoist, to be fair. Let's have another look at this again. It is flicked on. It's good. Yeah, he's got to score that. That's a terrible shot. He's got to score. That's my attempt at an accent. I can't do. Burnley have scored. Nice. Yeah, there's so much space at the back. Questions are being asked about the City markers. Questions by me. Looking like Coventry Borough now. Oh, it'll be a Will Ed derby. There we go. We escaped the early issues. That's nice by Kyle. Good work. Into Bernardo. Keeps it alive. Throw in. There we go. Calm it down. Luis has scored for Villa. Oh, that must be one. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Someone said Mason Holgate got red carded. And indeed he has. Will this be a good point for Everton? Maybe. It probably would be, to be fair, because it means they're... I mean, I know they do go into the relegation zone. Leicester are actually out of it now with this win currently. But it does mean they're on only 1 point behind Leeds, who obviously lost today. I still think Everton will be fine. My TV's functioning at 20 pixels. Why don't you just watch on ITV, Will? Hello, James. How are we? How are you today? Oh, God, Ortega. That's fine. Okay, go back into your net, please. Thank you. Thank you, sir. If you had to compare... Will, if you had to compare Sheffield United in general to... What do you mean you don't have ITV? It's a free channel. I was going to say, yeah, Will, if you had to equate Sheffield United to a Premier League team, who are they? The under-ratings won the league today, big. Because, Musty, it's this weird thing where for some reason players don't like Grealish. It was the same thing with Sterling. I never really got it. But, I don't know. Can you not just watch it? Oh, right. Oh, I see. You don't need a satellite. Do you not have an aerial? Oh, they're like a Brentford. Okay. I don't know. They must be. Because they're weird little people. That's actually all I can think of. Maybe they still think it's cool to boo him. Maybe they've been out of the loop. I don't know. So there we go. City dominating these early exchanges. I've just realised I'm not watching it in HD. No, aerial's different. Oh, no, I am watching in HD. Why does the picture look so shit? ITV pissing me off. No, aerial is... sorry, a satellite is something like, you know, Sky, whereas... which uses a satellite dish, whereas an aerial uses, like, you know, those metal prong things. And that's more for, like, Freeview and, like, free channels, whereas satellite is more like satellite TV. Such as Sky. I was like, yeah, apparently I'm on ITV HD. It's just not that good a picture, though. Shame on you, guys. Look at Grealish's arse. Look at it wiggle. Anyway, here's Sergio Gomez. Into Alvarez. Mahrez wants it at the far bit. He's not going to get it. Yes, he is. Through Walker. Haaland, for some reason, is on the pitch. I really thought he was going to get a rest. Obviously not. Laporte with a good foul. Well done. Hello, Amy. Too bad the game isn't on in France. Oh, gosh. Is there no way to watch it, then? Well, that's a bit of AIDS. Can you only watch it on the ITV player, then, I guess? I suppose that's the only official way. And probably the best way. So but you will be a bit delayed, probably. Excuse me. They're still going in these other games, by the way, in the 93rd minute now. You'd think they probably would have delayed the kickoff until all the games are done, but obviously not. A dodgy stick. Is that better than ITV Player? Which you can just, like, pop on your thing. Is it a smart TV you have? ITV Player doesn't work on smart TVs. What? It works for me. Oh, it's not called ITV Player anymore. It's called ITVX. Sheffield United with another chance, but good work by Akanji. Bad hair. Good work, though. Narmbread. Arena Sport doesn't have the FA Cup. Oh, it's the one time where England actually does something good with its TV. Can you not? How do you watch this game then, Musty? It's not called Jeberson. It's called Jebison. It should work. I mean, it should work. Like BBC iPlayer, ITVX, etc. Should all work on a normal smart TV. If not, it means your TV's busted. France Regions doesn't work for ESPN Plus. Oh, that's a shame. Maybe you could use a VPN, Amy. I don't know. Anyway, City on the edge of Sheffield United's box. You do feel like it's going to be one of those days. Again, Grealish getting booed for some reason. Thomas King, thank you so much for following the channel and becoming an Abinio. Feel free to get involved in the chat. Grealish into Gomez. That's an interesting ball, but it comes to nothing in the end. iPlayer works, ITVX doesn't. That's weird. It works for me. Odd. Yeah, it has a delay, Miz, but that's because it's over the internet. Internet's always going to have more of a delay than aerial or satellite. I have to download it. Well, they upgraded from ITV Player to ITVX. Well, that's probably why it's not working. You haven't got the latest version downloaded. For you, Man City. Big Thomas. Are you a Man City fan, mate? Because I am. Hence the City top. Noob Man City. Does that mean you're not a City fan? How many games do we say you watch in the World Cup? I watched every single game in the World Cup, aside from the ones where it was physically impossible for me to watch because the games were being played on at the same time. And the ones that I missed, I caught up on extended highlights. I watched every single game. And that's why it was confusing me when everyone was bigging up the group stage. I was like, guys, games have actually been poor overall. The results have been exciting, but if you're watching all the games like me, it's not good. I hope so as well, Musty. It realistically should be a thing. Not physically impossible to get 2 TVs. Well, no, Brad, I guess that's the alternative. Oh, is the game over? Yeah, it was a bit squeaky bum time at the end. Who do you support then, Thomas? Is it Liverpool? Yeah, Amy, it's on ITV as well. It looks like Leicester is still beating Wolves. Brentford drawing with Villa. Palace drawing with Everton. It's all good news for Leicester in the relegation race. Sergio Gomez again. Still haven't... You know, the jury's still out, mate. You know, I'll always be willing to give people chances. But don't push your luck. Nice work from Bernard. Mahrez keeps it alive, does he? Yes, he does. Lovely. For you, Fim, Liverpool. What does that mean, Thomas? Full-time Hull won 1-0. Excellent stuff, Tom. Do Hull have a chance of getting playoffs? KX, the fuck is that? Oh, Bernardo couldn't control that throw-in. That would have been a nice idea. And Sheffield United just pumped it up the pitch. And this is where Laporte's going to... There we go. Good stuff. Easy out, easy out. It's not very nice, Liam. What the hell? Hello, Village. How are we? What do you mean up the blades? Why don't you guys want me to be happy? Man City 0, Liverpool 7. Has that scoreline ever happened? In history? Are they playing Watford Village? There we go. Control that, Walker. Oh, you had so much more time, mate. Communication, lads. Communicate. Win that, Akanji. Win it. Easy, easy, easy. There we go. Lovely stuff. They're one of like 4 teams who are unable to get it. Oh, okay, never mind. Why TTV? Well, it's an L for Hull then. I'm watching on ITVX. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I said that, Will, you swine. I fix your IT issues. I'll take £5 for that. Thank you. And yeah, just to confirm. Oh, the Brentford Villa game's still going, but Leicester have beaten Wolves. That is big. That is big. If I lost that, I may have frustrated myself. It sounds like they made it a bit trickier than they had to for themselves. Stop giving KX all your knob coins, guys. He does not need them. He is a rich man. He has like 300,000. Yeah, I don't know where the 7-0 came from. I think you're thinking of Man United. That happened this season. Right, here's Jack. Again, so many Sheffield United bodies in the box. It's a bit ridiculous. I still haven't quite figured out why Grealish is being booked. Right, Gomez keeps getting loads of chances to cross. One of those has got to come good. We didn't even make it tricky. They had 2 stupid goals. We dominated. I mean, you made it tricky by giving away the 2 goals, so that's what I mean. Faku, thank you so much for following the channel. Let me know who you support. It's not that easy, Amy, when you're up against an opposition who just want to camp. It's very tricky. And why wouldn't you camp if you're Sheffield United? Sergio Gomez hat-trick incoming. Well, Mahrez with the corner. Haaland competes for it. Wins another corner, though. It's not a foul. Come on. I don't care. Wins because we're not beating Brighton. Yeah, guys, who do you think's going to... Regardless of this one, what do you think is going to happen Brighton United? Because Brighton are not only very good, but United have also got a bit of an injury issue. Clearly. Is that another corner? Or is another... Or is it a throw-in? Akanji's down here, I think, with a head injury. Hopefully he's all right. Brighton are winning, says KX. James says Brighton. Will went to college in Darlington. Brighton winning that, says Will. And Liam wants Brighton to win the cup. I think Brighton have won 1 trophy in their history, and that was a Community Shield. Like, you know, like one, quote, major, if, you know, in terms like the Community Shield, League Cup, FA Cup, League title, etc. You know, not including, like, Southern League titles. I think they've won 1. It was the Community Shield. Because they won the Southern League 1 time. Watch the National League North game there today. Excellent. Who won, Little Fox? Were you happy with the outcome? Excuse me. I still haven't got over the fact that Arsenal dropped more points yesterday, by the way. That was mad. It's definitely not 1 point gained. It's absolutely 2 points dropped. Insane. And now it means that all City have to do is avoid defeat against Arsenal, and then it's in our hands. Brilliant. That's nice, James. Lil Nas X really pumped the entire world into thinking he was gay. Is he not? I thought he was, to be fair. I thought that was like a video where he said he was gay or something. I don't know. I don't know enough of his work. I think I know a few of his songs. Is Days the player people compare to João Pedro? Well, we'll be keeping an eye on him then. Oh, Alvarez has somehow won that. Competing for it. Look how frisky he is. I've seen the Fugazi Sheffield are pulling out now. Do you see why I said Brentford? They're straight up copying Brentford's performance. Yeah, potentially. We'll see, though, because I think Brentford did have... Oh, that's a bad ball by Alvarez. I think, to be fair to Brentford, I think they did do a bit more than this, but we'll see. Has Haaland committed a foul? Apparently not. Is that a foul? Oh, it's a good finish. But it's apparently a foul. I don't think so, Liam. I don't think so. I'm pretty confident the reason is... I mean, the goalkeeper doesn't even try. I'm pretty sure it was due to money. I can look into it after the stream. Can I stop being ahead? Yeah, the turns have tabled. Move that from Haaland, though. He does need... I do want him to take more shots outside the box. Was that even a foul? I don't know. Irrelevant. Man City 2, Barcelona 7, goals, Champions League. Sorry, Thomas. I don't know what that means, mate. Unfortunate for him, but was a foul. So, Al, how you doing, Owl? I mean, Tony did bully Kanji. Oh, God. He's got the better of... He's trying to get the better of Gomez, and that is not a difficult battle to achieve. Oh, come on, Gomez. Sort yourself out. Look at Haaland with his tracking defensive work rate from that man. Yeah, Gomez does reek. But this isn't new information. I've known this since his like second game when he got sent off against Copenhagen for no reason. Burger. I'm gonna have a sausage burger tonight too. In fact, I'm gonna have that with eggs and something else. Do I still think Ortega is poo? Did I say he was poo? I think I said that I totally disagreed with the whole people trying to say that he should be the starter. He's all right as a backup, but he's a backup. I think he's better than Stefan. Liam, do a Deliveroo delivery or something. Sausage burgers, fan, greasy nonce. I mean, it's just sausage meat in a burger form. That's all. Am I a non-league football fan? I've been to a non-league game before, Little Fox, if that counts. No, well, Stefan was relevant to bring up, Will, because he was our backup last year. That's why, and he also is the reason why you can see there's so many goals in that semi-final last season. That's why I'm comparing him to Stefan, because he was our backup last year, and now he's our backup this year. Well, I put with a fantastic ball into Mahrez. Oh, if he was able to control that, that would have been obscene. We start for other Prem clubs. Yeah, I mean, you know, he'd start instead of David De Gea for sure. Oh, excuse me. Stefan was good until the Liverpool game. I don't agree, KX. He was also atrocious against Southampton. Thomas, you alright, mate? Ronaldo leave Manchester City. I can't lie, play a final at Wembley with Stefan would be terrifying. He's going to do it again. It's going to be like a Vietnam flashback. I think Thomas is a bit confused, guys. But it's okay. We welcome everyone on this channel. Apart from, you know... Will. Well, I assumed he did, Kex, because you said that he was all right up until that point, and he wasn't. Amy, I mean, yeah, it's because it's a semi-final, and we're dealing with two northern teams. Oh, God, I've just dropped my ball. I don't know whose end it is that's more empty, but it's largely irrelevant. I don't really care. As I say, I'd never go to a semi-final at Wembley out of... What's the word? Not spite, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that too will, yeah. I don't agree, KX. As I say, he was also terrible in that Southampton game. Well, it is partly, Liam. I don't know what you mean by you, Liam, because that's a Sheffield United section, isn't it? Am I being stupid? Oh, that we're referring to. Village, what the hell? Where's that come from? It's not very nice. Right, this has been a dusty game so far. I'm bored. Boo! Nah, James. I was gonna say, am I like being blind? I'm pretty sure that's a Sheffield United end, Liam. So I don't know what you think you're talking about, but yeah. As I say, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. Hallad, he's my favourite City footballer. He plays for Main Road FC. No, let's not lose the ball in midfield. Oh, you've got to foul him there. There we go. Well done. Okay, don't foul him. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It is Sheffield United, and so Liam's talking shite. What? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Again, Liam, yeah, if you're going to criticise people in a cost of living crisis to travel halfway down the country to go watch a semi-final, I think that tells me a lot about your allegiances. It's not an easy match. Absolutely, Amy, it's not. It's weird. It's weird. It's hard. How's City been playing since Pim? As you expect, they've had all the ball. Apart from like a moment in the first 90 seconds, they've had all the ball, but not doing anything with it. But here is Alvarez, and he slips. AIDS. They've had 83% of the ball, but they haven't done anything with it. As hard as Sheffield United are defending, as you'd expect them to. Haven't seen Jefferson touch the ball, but he's cooking. Yeah, Liam, again, if you want to criticise people for doing that, you do you, but that is high-key Tory behaviour. But again, you do you, matey. You do you. 21 minutes played. Still nothing going on. That's a nice switch. Here's Riyadh. Come on, stand him up. Look at the space for Gomez. Gundogan into Gomez. Oh, right, Gomez is the only one who's finding all the space, but it's probably because people are giving him space because he's not really a threat, which is a shame. Mahrez with a shot. Oh, and it's well wide in the end. Harry Kane leave Manchester City. You're not wrong. Hello, Shay. How are we today? I don't know, but I want it. I think Thomas is either acting like... No. It's alright. It just doesn't matter. Thomas is living his best life. Just let him vibe, in my honest opinion. Let him vibe. Right, one ball over the top. Right, Laporte, deal with it, matey. Lovely stuff. A chance for Laporte to actually play some football. Sadly, he has been shafted by the new system. He's not as good as at Diaz as being the middle centre-half. He's not as good as Ake at being the left-back centre-half thingy. This game smells of something. What does it smell of, Will? Does it smell of corruption? Alvarez with a shot, and it's saved. I think it would have been going wide anyway, but interesting effort. What's my score prediction, says Shay? I've gone for a 2-1 to City. I think that's going wide anyway. But hey, I'll take the corner. It's free. What's terrorism, Liam? I don't know what's happening. Oh dear. This game's pure dog shit, but I have to watch it because we are in the competition. Indeed. Indeed. You got to see who Brighton are going to play in the next round. There we go. Laporte, I thought he was going to win that. He fell over instead. Interesting strategy from my man Laporte. Grealish fouled. There we go. Lovely stuff, Jack. I know, Will, literally, I could get lost in those cheeks, I swear. Wait, Poch to Chelsea, is that really a thing? Why did they reject Nagelsmann, by the way? What is happening at Chelsea? Liam. Okay. Whereabouts are you from in the world, Thomas, my man? Don't say like Narnia or something. Like, give me a country. Give me a sovereign state of Earth. He's the main candidate. That just sounds a bit mad. Oh, Nagelsmann I thought Chelsea rejected Nagelsmann. I mean, I don't know why Nagelsmann was even interviewing. Like, he can do better. Gundogan trying to find Mahrez. It's always going to be tricky. Somehow he's made it work. Bernardo. Gundogan's put his hand in the air. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, Bernardo's fouled. There we go. Yeah, this has been very, as Liam said, terrorist behaviour from Sheffield so far. He wants to go Spurs. He is from Narnia. Damn, how's Aslan doing? Well, Company's not stupid enough to go to Chelsea. And if he does go to Chelsea, then he is stupid enough. But as I understand that he's a very intelligent man, I don't see him sacking himself off and going to Chelsea. Is the secret? Did the secret candidate die? Wait, what? City Walker and Gomez isn't expected to win. Look. Sergio Gomez. I've always backed Sergio Gomez as the next Maldini. Mahrez ball in. It's another corner. But Sheffield are going to love this. They're going to be very happy defending set plays. I don't see Kane leaving Spurs at the minute. I don't see... The only way Kane leaves Spurs is on a free. Because even if Kane has 6 months left on his contract, you better believe Daniel Levy's going to be asking for upwards of 100 million. Like, no matter what. It's irrelevant what, like, fair value is. It's like, but he's only got a year left on the contract. Irrelevant. He's our player. City going to score a corner and the game's going to die. I feel like City's corners have been a bit shit recently. We used to be quite good at them, and we've sort of had a period where it's been less so. It's a goal kick easily. There we go. Sergio Gomez, time to learn Chinese. I don't care, Liam. Like, hold that, honestly. Grealish has had 74% of City's possession. Really? Surely not. That sounds mentally... That sounds like a mental amount. To be fair to Gomez, he wasn't really designed to feature at all this season. He was supposed to be loaned back out. I think he plays right wing for the Spain under-21s. I might be wrong, but that's nice by Haaland. And there's actually a chance for City to put some bodies forwards and catch Sheffield United in transition. You got to act quickly, though. And they don't really. And it goes behind for a corner. Okay, another corner. We take those. Kane will be out of contract and he'll still be asking for 100 mil, yeah. Oh, is it attacking mid? I thought it was right wing. We cannot get swept. What does that mean, Liam? We cannot get swept. What does that mean? Score already, says Amy. As I say, it's hard. It's hard when the other team just camp. Oh, the goalkeeper came for it, didn't get to it, but no City player can get on the end of that. Aids. I think City probably have the highest number of goals scored or whatnot in the Premier League this season from set pieces, to be fair. Something like that. Oh, sorry, we talking about basketball? Oh, my bad. How are my lads doing? How are the Wolves doing? The Minnesota Timberwolves, how are we? In the NBA. Playoffs, question mark, or what? Again, City giving the ball away needlessly. Do we stink? Is that what you're about to tell me? Good interception by Laporte. Win that, Gomez. Gomez didn't win it. Nice. Good interception, Gomez. Just don't give it away now. That's a foul. That's a yellow card. That's a yellow card. Come on now. Owl, give me a yellow card. Come on. Jesus. Just go straight through him. You're being obliterated. Well, that's a shame. Why? They were supposed to be getting the playoffs or something. Oh, well. Oh, well. I like how the guy said, like, one as if to say, that's my first foul. It's like, I hate that logic. It's like, it's irrelevant if it's your first one. It's late. Couldn't complain about yellow if he was given one for sure. Yeah. IMO. Give him a yellow. That's what I'm saying, Amy. Oh, sorry. They are in the playoffs. Oh, I see. Okay, we're just being shouted. Okay, so it's irrelevant. We may as well not be there. I think Thomas Award. I'm not sure about that one, Narmbread. Right, 30 minutes played. Nothing of note has really happened. I guess the most interesting thing was that one lucky shot Sheffield had in like the first 90 seconds. Hello, Banana. How are we? Getting touched by the Nuggets. Where are the Nuggets from, Banana? And who do you support in the NBA? I don't know, Tab, mate. This game reeks, yeah, and there's only one team we can blame for that. You know what I mean? Hello, unknown. Good old bread. What? Oh, Denver. The Nuggets are from Denver. I like their name. I'm a fan, KX. I've got one of their hats. Tayab, I don't really know what you. I'm amazed that we're blaming City when when there's a wall of 11 players behind the ball. Come on now. KDB is on the bench, Amy, yes. Lakers all day, but this match is not it right now. Naan bread, naan is bread, so if you say naan bread, you are saying bread. Oh, I see. I do like naan bread. It's very lovely. It's very lovely. They'll be in the Premier League next season, Tab. Do not underestimate the opposition. Right, here is Jack. So many red and white shirts. Yeah, I wonder if it's the colours that's making me feel like there are more than usual. That's really nice by Mahrez. There's so many bodies in the box. Find one of them. He should have gone for a high cross. It's Sheffield's fault, but if they play it any other way, they'll still lose. So I blame City still. Amazing, Will. That's fantastic logic. Middlesbrough's the best in the championship. Oh, Banana, you'll get on with Will then, because he's a Borough fan. Who do you support, Banana, again? Gomez, have a shot, mate. Have a pop shot. Why not? Just do it. This might be one of those games where we need a jammy goal from a corner or just like a long-range punt. James Watt. Grealish still getting booed for some reason. Akanji's found himself very far forward, and it's a corner again. What's the record for corners in the game? Oh, you're an Arsenal fan. Banana, what is happening, mate? What has happened? I mean, I'm thankful it's happening, but why is it happening? Why do you guys think it's happening? It's never happened in Arsenal's Premier League history, but they go 2-0 up consecutively and fail to win. And then they, at home, Southampton, they drop 2 more points. What is occurring? Is the pressure on? Is it getting to them? Haaland wins that, but there's no one to receive the flick on. Well done, James. That's good work by Walker. Back to the keeper. Lovely. Love you too, Harry. Why must he? Borough would humble embarrass the City 11. I rate it. Playoff Watchalong is LNobbins. No. I don't even know how I'd watch. Ode, isn't it? What? Odegaard? Also don't have the minerals. Bloody minerals. Oh, Akanji, that was a heavy touch, but he got away with it. That's nice, Haaland. Nice. Grealish. Look at Mahrez at the back post being marked by 3 people. Gomez takes a shot, and it's just easily picked up. And now this is where the counter can happen. And it's actually worked out. They want an offside. It's not going to come. Not yet. Right, come on, Walker. Don't be shit. Well won. Mahrez, win that. Nice. Well done, Riyadh. Oh, Walker, don't shit the house, mate. Shit the house, shit the bed. I mean, don't shit the house, definitely. Definitely not, James. I couldn't care less about Wrexham. Can't lie. I'd sell Odegaard. Wow. That's bold. Saliba was why Partey and Odegaard were being rated that highly. Yeah, he's a big miss, isn't he, Saliba? Come on, Jack, with your gorgeous arse and your calves. Your baby cows. Look at all that space for Mahrez. And he's overplayed it. Nice. Brilliant. Okay. I'm opening some... What am I opening? Right. I'm opening some Prosecco for Mrs. Nobbins because... she's simply... Oh, God, this is actually quite tight. I'm going to have to take this thing off. This is going to be embarrassing if I can't open this on stream. This is a tight cork, guys. Oh, there we go. I've done it. This had better not go everywhere, I swear. Hey. There. Oh, gosh. There you go. You're welcome. You got the cork as well? There we go. Sorted. Right, guys. The Prosecco is open and I am back. What's occurring? Have we scored yet? Nice work, Akanji. Will, I get it. You got an agenda that you don't believe in. It's fine. It's fine. I rate it. Oh, I told you, Miz. We'll after this match and then doing a show. I don't know what time the show ends, but after then, I'll be able to do. Right, here's Jack again. Just going. I mean, Jack might just have to fall over and win a penalty at this point because this is a bit mental. Gomez, nice idea, but the ball wasn't really good enough. He's won that well though. Nice, well done. Damn it! It wasn't even for me. It was for Mrs. Nobbins because she's going out with her friends tonight. Say, be okay, mate. No, it's talking about Marcelo being the best in the squad right now. Yeah, Banana, what are your thoughts? Do you think that this Arsenal side, most of these players, have or you stupid then, Will, have found a new level, or do you think most of them are just overperforming? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? The game's literally making me yawn. Come on now. Yeah, Liam, we all say that, and then the next week, you're having your stomach pumped again. That was good by Gundogan. Alvarez has found some space. Just take a shot, mate. Someone take a shot, please. Oh. Martinelli and Saka have, but the rest, no. See, and I guess that's a bit of a worry going forwards, isn't it? Because if you don't win it this year, they're probably not going to have another season like it. Those players who are overperforming massively. Trossard needs to start instead of who, Banana? What are your thoughts on... Because I'm a City fan, obviously, so what are your thoughts on Gabriel Jesus? Look at Mahrez. He's like, just play me the ball. Give it me now. But they don't really care that Mahrez has got all that space. He's still asking for it. This is so weird. There we go. And now they actually care. And now he gets the ball. Yay. Jesus' P-wing is class. Grealish, take a shot. Oh, I wanted you to shoot there, mate. 4-3-3 isn't working, says Banana. That's an easy ball to the keeper. Arsenal going to be better next year. Well, that's bold, Will. Oh, thank you very much. That's very bold, Will, because my thoughts is that most of these players are overperforming beyond their means. Have Xhaka and Partey and Trossard. I guess the issue now is obviously if Sheffield somehow score, because they you know, it's going to be one of those games, isn't it, where they just need one chance and they score. Easy out, Akanji. Oh, it wasn't the best. It's Fanta Lemon. Tuchel on Bayern, terrible moment. We have no energy. I don't know why it's so difficult. The team looks like they played 70 games this season. We're not awake and we are exhausted. Maybe the players just bored of... Wait, why is Pavard being bigged up? He's crap. He's nearly as bad as Upamecano. Right, that's a nice ball actually over the top to Bernardo. Oh, I thought you were going to try to play it first time to Haaland, Bernard. Come on, mate. Bro's tactics are just poo. In fairness, there was always going to be a drop-off going from Lewandowski to Sadio Mane. Oh. Is Mahrez fouled? Yes, he is. Lovely. Ben White needs to get out, really? Arsenal fans convinced they need Pavard. Well, he reeks. So, hey, I'd love it if Arsenal signed Pavard. I'd love it if they signed Upamecano as well. Please. That would be great. What's the problem, Liam? Buying for real, ruining so many plays. For real. Yeah, if Arsenal could also sign Eric Garcia, that would be sensational. Pavard and Mings are really similar. What? Both crap. Mings is a bricklayer if he isn't left-footed. Pavard is a... However that is, if he didn't score a screamer. That's what... Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason he's ever in any remote contention for World Cup squads. That's a foul! Yes! Well done, Bernardo. That's what this game needs. Because we are not breaking these lads down. Easy penalty. Poor from you. Haaland, you missed a penalty last time. That means you score this one. That is terrible. TV off, says Will. I love that. So you were saying TV off earlier because the game wasn't interesting, and now a penalty's going to happen like that. I'm not interested. Tayab, are you okay, mate? You're in a very cheeky mood today. Shut up, Ali McCoist. What? He gets a small touch on the ball. Oh, wait, is this going to be overruled? Surely not. What? Right, irrelevant of what happens. Why is Mahrez holding the ball? Wait, offside? Oh my god. Someone make a decision. I'm bored. It's a penalty. Great. Lovely. Why is Mahrez taking it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why are you taking it, Riyadh? This is a second time this season where it's happened. Oh, come on, Riyadh, mate. You better score now. Matey. Oh, I can't. Mahrez. Just score. Just score. Just do it. Just score. Just score. It's easy. It's a penalty. 80% chance to score. And he scores it. Big. I never doubted him for a second. A huge penalty. Big. There we go. City winning 1-0. We love that. You love to see it. You really do. And we celebrate with the fans. Oh, big. That something like that had to happen because it's a fantastic penalty, by the way. We were just not breaking these guys down. Haaland went to give him a gift for Eid, yeah? There was another game where that happened where Mahrez took a penalty. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah. Banana, shut up. They can hold that, yeah. Sheffield United should get Thomas Tuchel as their manager, to be fair, to like shore up this high-key fascism. Sheffield may have a different plan. Well, they are going to have to come out a bit more. That was definitely a penalty. They are going to have to come out a bit more. Owl, can you please confirm for me why that was a penalty? My resident referee. Thank you. Because it was definitely a penalty in my eyes and brain. I understand, Lee Dixon, you're an Arsenal fan and you don't want it to be a penalty, but it just was. As I say, Owl, if you're here and if you could confirm that for me, that would be wonderful. Well, I don't know what you saw. But there we go. They can hold that. They can hold that. Absolutely. Get wrecked. He gets the ball, doesn't get a lot of it. Just because he got the ball doesn't equal winning the ball. Thank you, Owl. We're going to highlight that. Love that. From the resident referee. Oh, and Alvarez maybe could have made it too. There we go. Boom. Touching the ball isn't winning the ball. As Owl says. Well done. Look at it. It's on the screen for you to see. We love to see it. We really do. I love the smiley face. So he touches Silver first anyway, and then he hits the ball. So it's irrelevant. I can't really believe that we're debating this. There you go. Even Ali McCoist agrees now. Even Ali McCoist agrees it's a penalty now. We're all in universal agreement. We love to see it. We really do. Just batter Madrid, says Banana. I'll try. I'll try to get City to do that, but yeah, Mo. I mean, it's just Will who's being a mentalist. I think everyone else is in agreement as a penalty. The person who actually is a referee, the commentators. I was going to say the only two people are Will and Liam, but Liam's not watching it. So yes, Will, you are... I'm not saying that a minority is wrong by definition, because that's a silly thing to say, but I am just saying that you are the only person who thinks it. Just an FYI. Why do you want us to sign Jude, Banana? Yeah, the Wembley cameras are aids, aren't they? I totally agree. Not a fan. What was that? Dusty? Oh, it was Bristol City. That was like one of the worst camera angle in the history of the universe. Vinny needs to be humbled. Oh, yeah, sorry, Cakes. But Cakes is a bit mad, so I'll allow it. I mean, Will, if you want to keep going, you can do, but in this instance, given the context, there is a reason why you're on your own there. No, City's talking about Tayab. You got a Jude update. Okay, great. Did Jack pull his hamstring? No, he's fine. Ake did, though. We need him to be okay. Realistically. If not for the Arsenal game, then for the Real Madrid game. Never seen Kenilworth Road camera angles. Where is that village? We don't know yet, Mo. Nothing has been confirmed by Pep or anyone. I know I saw like a tweet by a doctor which said it depends on the hamstring tear, but the lowest amount of time a hamstring tear can be out for is like 1 to 2 weeks. So in that situation, he would miss the Arsenal game, but he'd be back for the Real Madrid game. That's half-time, by the way. 1-0 at half-time. I think it's fair enough to say that City have been the better side. Sheffield United have not wanted to play football. They've just wanted to defend. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do, but I'm saying it's just a thing that is happening. And it, and if you are a neutral and you're wanting a good game, that's the reason why it's not been a good game. And thank you so much for following Angel Gabriel. How are we? The Sheffield terrorism has been a bit nuts, indeed. Indeed. It's a thing. Right, should we go to the Noblet phone in a moment? And Banana, thank you so much for following the channel. I'm sure you'll enjoy it here. Excuse me. Owl, have more chess. Be like, nah, fuck that. I'm a referee, actually. To be fair. I don't even know if City get through. I actually don't know. I actually think Brighton would be a tougher opposition. I'm actually starting to go along that line of thinking. So I probably would want to. I might want United in the final. I don't know. But there we go. And watch that half of 50 minutes, and I'm done already. Yeah, so Mo, times that by 3, basically. That's how the game has been. Apart from like the first 90 seconds, where there was like a corner and it fell to a Sheffield United player. And they did have a shot, which should have gone in, but that's actually all they've created. And Mo, you can come on the phone as well if you want, because you are an honorary Noblet. Right, guys, where's now the Noblet phone in? This is where I speak to my supporters on Patreon. If you'd like to support the channel on Patreon, for which you can do for as little as £1 a month, you can click that link and see what rewards and perks and goodies you can get. But let me just add all of my cheeky little guys into the stream chat. I'm joined by Mo. Hello, Mo.
Hello.
I'm joined by Will. Hello, Will.
Hello.
I'm joined by Liam. Hello, Liam.
Fuck off, mate.
Love you too. So, shall we start, Liam, with your Jude update that you wanted to give us?
It's not an update. You would have seen it already.
What's this? I haven't seen anything today.
That CF buying guy, I don't know his name, said this.
Christian Falk.
Yeah. Said earlier that we're actually still trying, and not to believe Klopp or something like that.
Okay. What about the whole? I don't know who said it, but there was like a source or multiple sources that said they called interest or something. Is that not relevant anymore?
Well, that's what he's saying, not to believe Klopp.
Right.
I'd imagine.
Okay, interesting. So, right, yeah, so that's fine. I mean, it's just going to run and run, isn't it? We'll just have to wait and see. Liam, your team nearly bottled it against Forest. What happened?
We didn't nearly bottle it. It was a comfortable win.
Was it? I mean, weren't you 2-2 at one point?
It was comfortable. Be real. No, it was comfortable. Their first goal was very...
At one point in the game, it was 3-2, and Nottingham Forest hit the bar.
That doesn't sound very comfortable.
Yeah,
okay.
That overhead kick was a bit.
Oh yeah. Okay. I don't care. They stink. It wasn't comfortable, but we won, so I don't care.
No, that's fair enough. Is top 4 still alive?
Of course it is. Did you not see what I said earlier?
No, I missed it.
If Spurs win tomorrow against Newcastle,
Yeah.
I think they'll be 5th on goal difference.
Mm.
Level on points for Newcastle, and then we have 2 games in hand on Spurs, and they still have to come to Anfield.
Oh, there you go. Anything can happen then. And are you the one who's got the top 4 bet with Will, or is that Baldy with Will?
No, that's Baldy.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Right, that's good. If you guys got any questions for my Mo, mate. What on earth is happening?
What's going on? What
on earth is happening on your end?
What? Nothing.
I'm getting some radiation waves from the 1960s. What on earth was that?
I don't know.
Anyway, we'll come
I'm
to
not sure, but nothing's happening. Wait.
Weird. Well, maybe it's just like
Wait, is it still happening? Is it still happening?
No, it's not as bad. It was like some really weird sort of disturbance. I don't know.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna mute and change something.
Idiot. Anyway, we'll go to Will now. Hello, Will.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm a bit depressed. I wanted a game, but
oh God, tell me more.
every game I've watched today has been utterly shit. Apart from the second half, Liverpool Forest. But I switched away from Liverpool Forest, and then it started getting entertaining.
What other games have you watched?
I watched the first half Liverpool Forest, and then I watched Brentford Villa for like 15 minutes, and I switched back to Liverpool Forest, and then I watched Coventry Reading, and I think I've seen about 2 goals in 130 minutes of games, which is okay, but like that's just been so boring.
And now you've had to watch this terrorism.
Yeah.
From Man City.
Right. You're not even watching it, Liam. Village says, unban me. That's my question / demand for the Noblet mods.
Do it.
I'm not going to do it, so that's the end of that. Mo, are you back? You stupid idiot.
Oh, it's fatty.
If you don't respond in 5 seconds, you are highly morbidly obese. Well, there you go. There you go. Your silence speaks volumes, Mo. You fat fuck. Anyway, let's go back to whilst Mo's trying to sort out his mic. Yeah, Will, what are your thoughts on this terrorism so far?
Should be 0-0, but other than that, I don't think Sheffield deserve anything from this game. Actually, no, they deserve 0-0. They deserve to be able to take it to extra time and maybe Fugazi some penalties. But this City performance has been shocking. I get it. There's a lot of men behind the ball, but you got to find a way to break through that. It's been terrible.
Well, they have. They've scored.
No. The rest.
Well, they have. They've scored.
The rest give them a dodgy penalty.
Well, they've scored, haven't they? So they have found a way through.
No, not an open play. They've been too.
Oh, interesting. So now it's got to be through open play. Interesting. Okay.
Well, that was clearly what I meant.
Well, it's not what you said, was it?
Oh, so the City had to find a way through. I just forgot about the goal, did I? That just slipped my mind.
Well, I guess they must have done because, as I say, matey, they're winning 1-0, so they have found a way through.
You're just being a panic retard.
No, I'm just being I'm just being objectively correct. Well, it's not my fault you were wrong.
Yeah, here we go again with this. Yeah, this slide.
Well, it's not my fault that I was right and you were wrong. Just hold that, honestly. It's as I say.
Yeah.
Oh, Mo,
yeah,
your voice is working now. Hello, Mo.
Yeah, William, I'm afraid you're not aware of that premise. Yeah. Okay, anyway.
Well said, Mo. Well said. That's good lexicon usage. Well done from you.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, you Tory bastard.
Yeah. Fat. What have your thoughts been on this game so far, Mo?
That was so childish.
Terrible. But I'm not gonna say the word terrorism because I know something racist is gonna come up, but it has been bad, yeah.
It's not good. Racism is not going to come from me.
Yes, it is, mate.
Well, no,
hello?
I know.
No,
yes, it is. Yeah.
Me when I was
yes.
drunk last night.
You're literally the most. You're the most racist person in this server.
Where's that come from? Hello?
Yeah.
What's that based on?
That accent.
What accent? What accent?
I saw it.
Mo, were you there for this supposed event?
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
Sorry, you saw the audio.
Liam screen recorded it and I heard it. Yes.
He done it again last night. You know.
Send to me then, Mo, mate. Send to me.
No, I don't.
If this exists, then I'd like to hear it. I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
It's just going to be you.
Be...
It's just going to be you doing some sort of half-assed accent of yourself. That's what it's going to be.
No, I will be sending you the video later today. Yes, I
will. That's nice, Village. Good for you, but I'm still not going to unban you. It's still not going to be a thing. I don't know when you.
Not even banned.
What's that?
It's not even banned, is he?
See, Musty's already said something racist, but he's Muslim as well, so that's a bit okay.
Wait, what's he said?
He said something about terrorism, but he's Muslim as well, so that's a bit of backlash. But
okay. Brilliant, amazing stuff. Right, yeah. So, sorry, the whole terrorism thing has confused me now. Right, are we gonna see? Are we gonna see the exact same in the second half, or is there gonna be, I don't know, less fucking fascism going on?
Well, I tell you what, as long as Erling Haaland is on the pitch, City is coming from open play. So yeah.
What's that based on, Mo?
Well, clearly they have someone who can't pass, can't turn, can't shoot there. So
can't
how
score.
are they going to break down?
Can't overperform their XG.
Yeah.
Can't score nearly 50 goals in their debut season.
Yeah, I think I'd rather Gabriel Jesus in my team. Yeah.
You're gonna see a Illyman and Jai goal.
I hate you, Mo. What was that, Liam?
Yeah, I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate for total football, so I'm taking Gabriel Jesus.
Wait, you're an advocate for having a striker who every single season underperforms their XG.
Yes, he can play the actual game, not just score. Yes, he can play the actual game. Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, he can take it on the half turn.
Yeah, and as I say, he can also underperform his XG every single season.
This is also something Foden can do, but he's also injured, so I won't go on him too much.
I'm surprised he haven't had a go, even after his surgery, Mo, to be fair.
No, you know what? He's actually gone so far down the picking list. I'm not even interested in him anymore.
Mostly says, tell him
I'm more interested. What did he say?
I was going to say, Mostly says, tell him I said it. When he joined the VC, it sounded like he's on a plane.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it does, to be fair. Like,
I'm more interested in Grealish slander these days, not Foden.
Right, how's that going? Because he's also having a very good season.
Well, the last couple of games haven't been good since he's actually been playing well, so I can't do anything now.
Yeah. So who are you moving on to then?
No, I've actually been forced to put him on my FPL, which has not been good. But what can I do?
Mo, it's fine. He's had a terrible game.
What?
Is he?
Yeah, he's having an awful game.
Liam is not watching the match.
I am watching the match.
Yeah, I'm taking it from my trusted sources.
What, the source with no eyes?
Yeah.
Mo, you know he's done that.
Taking it with trusted
as well.
What did he?
Yeah.
Racist bastard. I know
sure.
you.
Right, anyway, we're going to go to the second half now, guys.
I was drunk as well. You tried to take advantage of me, and I fucking
Anyway,
racist.
I don't know what's happening here. We're going to go to the second half now to watch more really entertaining football.
I'm gonna switch to Ederson slander these days because he's actually terrible. Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Our final score predictions, guys. Let's start with Will. What's the final score going to be, matey?
2-0 City, probably a corner because they're actually gashing open play. Sheffield have set the blueprint to play against them.
Okay.
Brilliant. Yes.
Wait. Can I say something? Real quick before? What happened to small teams putting down a low block? How did Southampton bottle 2 goals yesterday? What happened to small teams just putting down a low block and not bottling it? What happened?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say, see. If every team does this against City, like what Sheffield United are doing, they'd be on a lot less points. But I'd say it's gonna end 1-1 and City win on penalties. Yeah.
I don't know, Musty. And Liam, what's it gonna be?
It's gonna be 1-1.
And penalties, therefore?
Sheffield United are gonna win on penalties.
Who's gonna miss for City?
Haaland.
Wow.
Yes.
Big.
My guy. Yes.
That's big.
Yes.
Okay. Right, well, we're going to go to the second half now, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for that. That was the Knob Put Phone in. As chaotic as always. There we go. Oh, it didn't do the thingy. That's weird. Oh. Anyway, that was that. God, I really need to pee, but Yeah, I really need to pee. So I'm going to go do that. I'll be back very shortly. Will, objectively... Don't make me say... Wait, do I have a button for objectively incorrect? I need to get a button. Anyway. I'm going to go to the toilet. I will be back. It's all the cloud lemonade. It's all the Fanta lemon that's been doing it. I'm going to click the right button. I don't want to click the end button like I did last time. There we go. Boom. We're back. And why not watching the half, Will? Have faith. The game will open up now. Shut up, Busty. Mo. Pot kettle black. I'll have you know. Right. Second half kicked off. Boom. Lovely stuff. I want a boring, clean half of football with preferably another goal. But I'll take 1-0. Just got to do the business. Ideally, I'd like to see some substitutions happen if the game's comfortable enough. Players like Palmer, etc. But we'll see what we see. Hopefully, Sheffield actually come out a little bit more and actually try. Otherwise, it's just going to be more aids. That's a nice ball over the top by Laporte. Oh, but it's too close to the keeper. That's fair enough, Will. Well, if you keep me updated on that one, then, Will, because that's a big game for Kante. Take Horn off this. Not shut up, Mo. Shut up, you swine. I will not allow this disrespect to Erling. That's nice by Mahrez, and he's fouled. Lovely, lovely. Just no one get injured. I'll be happy. And Rodri do not come on, and then I'll be happy. That's all I want. Is that too much to ask? Where's my phone? There it is. Oh. Boom. Ow. Let me do that. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Look at Pep, my beautiful bold fraud. I don't know if I told you guys, but Will, I hate you so much. I hope you burn in hell. I don't know if I told you guys, but I've now assigned, you know, those filters that I told you about the other day. They now are on the Knob store in case anyone wants to have a play around with them at any point. For example, if you want to make me look sad, you can do that. Or if you want to make me, you know, oh, you're Tory. But if you want to actually make me look like if you want to make it look like I look like Boris Johnson, you can do that as well. If you'd like to. As I say, that's now available at the Knob store. Will, but to be fair, Willie, I don't know if you have the funds for that. Because you keep giving all your coins to KX, who's already, for God's sake, who's already incredibly rich. I probably won't do that one, Narmbread, to be fair. There's Kevin and Rodri. Stacked. Little Phil. Get warmed up, mate. This is why you're just not responsible. That's all it is. That's all it is. Oh, for God's sake, Musty, I've just seen your message in fucking football chat. Jesus. Oh, God. Back for the second half. Wonderful stuff, Owl. You haven't missed anything. It's probably just going to be business as usual. Hello, Suze. How are we? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Suey. Not the best ball by Kanji, but Laporte is able to run onto it. Come on, Gundo. Come on, Gundo, matey. His super chat with his lovely calves. ITV Sports commentators were bored talking at halftime about the match. Well, there wasn't really much to talk about. I don't know what they would have talked about if the penalty hadn't happened, because literally nothing happened. They'd probably have to examine like the Haaland pushes him to the floor. They probably have to examine that first shot that happened in like the first 90 seconds. That's good by Haaland into Mahrez. This is actually a decent chance. Oh, have a shot, please, Riyadh. Oh, I thought it was going to cut in and shoot then. I was about to cream. It sadly didn't happen. Walker with an overlap. Mahrez doesn't want to find him. Have a shot, Gundo. Oh. I was just expecting someone like Rodri to come and run onto that, but obviously he's not on the pitch. Akanji. I do love Ali McCoy's accent. Yeah, for me, it's definitely a penalty, and I'm sure hopefully it'll be largely irrelevant, because it's not like Sheffield United deserve, so far, anything from the game. Look, there's actually a bit of space here for someone to do something. German's a weird language. Tell me more, Musty. Tell me more. I know there are like lots of words in like, you know, English and Spanish and French, etc., where it's similar, but obviously different. And then German is just totally the opposite. Karen Kine was the one who had to film most of the talking. And that's not a foul, is it? Good. City keep the ball. Lovely, Gundo. And again, even though they are 1-0 down, they're still not yet tempted to have any adventures forwards. It's extremely relevant because of game states. Or it's not relevant in the scheme of did you deserve to win or not? Because they don't at this point. If you don't even try to attack, then I'm sorry, you don't deserve to win a game of football. Alpen volley Milch. I mean, Alpen. I know Alpen. I know that much. It's a thing. Oh, let's get another goal from the corner, like Will predicted. Oh, straight to the keeper, sadly. Are they going to play it quickly? Alfred's just trying to get in the way. And now they play it. Here we go. Right, Sheffield United have the ball. Sheffield United have given away the ball. That's so bad, man. Alpine milk chocolate. Yeah, good for you. Yeah, good for you, Will. But it is a penalty anyway, so it's largely moot. Well, entirely moot. And City have been the better team anyway, so I don't really care, to be honest. I personally only complain about refereeing decisions when the team I'm supporting deserved something from the game. So, for example, do you remember when it was Italy, England? And there was that whole controversy of should Chiellini been sent off against Saka. I never really cared about that because we didn't deserve to win anyway. So I never complained about that. And yeah, there's like other examples where that's a thing. I'm just like, oh, I don't really care because we were shit anyway. We didn't deserve it. Conversely, like the France game where that decision did matter and we were good and better, that's when I will complain about it. The 900th corner. Yeah, how many corners have there been so far? If someone's placed a bet on for corners, you're about to make some pee. I didn't think it was a sending off. I thought it was a yellow because of the distance to goal. As I said, I didn't really care about it. I just know lots of people were complaining about it. I just didn't even really begin to care about it, though. I don't feel for them. It was a penalty. And anyway, you're not attacking. So if you don't attack, guys, you'll never score. But is that actually up to date? Because 7 seems like not that many. I don't trust it. I'm going to keep my eye on it, see if it moves before we get another corner. Mars. That was just an example, though. You see the points I'm making. You see the points I'm making. You can do any other example. Yeah. It's a thing. That's not very nice. A language like that, Village, is not going to get you unbanned. Simply. Why is Haaland got his thumbs up in the air? Shoot as hard as you can against the Sheffield players. Make them pain to defend. It might be fine for some, Will, but I would never do that, is the point I'm making. Because my first port of call is, well, did we deserve to win? That's what I care about first and foremost. And if we didn't, then I will never complain about it. It's 10. Yeah, so this is behind. This is not up to date. So I was right to not trust it. Fraud. See, now it only says 8. You're behind, mate. What the hell was that noise? I know it was Village redeeming that. Look at this, guys. Oh, it's not going to work. No. There we go. I'm trying to smile as much as I can. That's terrifying. Ugh. It's very good. Like, I've just got a neutral face right now. I'm now smiling. It's literally working right now, Village. Hello? Shut up, Musty. I hate you. Oh, God, that's so weird. I can give Pep the face as well. Look. I think. If I do that. Does that give it to Pep? Oh, no, it doesn't. What a shame. Anyway, there you go. There's your Cry More, Village. Hope you enjoyed it. Fraud. That was a good test, actually, because that uses so much GPU, that filter, for some reason. You can do both, Will. I'm making the point that I would personally not do that. Chipmunk cheeks. I'm making the point that I would personally not do that because I'm more interested in did the team deserve to win or not. This is fucking chipmunk cheeks. I forgot this one even existed. I think I can give it to Pep. Yes! Oh, nearly hole in the back. Look at that. Pep is now a chipmunk. I think that's quite cool. There used to be someone on TikTok who used to do this, but like with IT systems anyway. Look at that. I've nearly as wide face as Mo now. Kamara stopped taking corners as Musty. Yeah, Will, I also did it when we were rubbish, so chill out. As going through the shop. They're good. I like the filters, Village. I think they're fun. Sheffield about to make a sub, and I will not know who that is. To be honest, I won't lie to you. I won't know who it is. Cap based on nothing, but I think I know more about me than you will. Buffeting. How many knob coins do you have, by the way, Village? Again, I can give. This can be like a. Oh, that's nice by Alvarez, who finds Riyadh. This is the one that Sheffield actually did come forward that time. So it means there is some space. Have a shot, mate. Oh, that's a terrible shot. Lovely, Will. So, you know, when Pep's overthinking the Champions League, we can do that. It's just like a buffer him. That's all it is. Have you not seen that meme? Where it's like thinking. Yeah, oh, where's KX? Because his lad Jebison's off. I'll specify next time. Have a good shot. Give me 5k and I'll test every filter. No, you'll have to save up. You'll simply have to save up. But yeah, I thought the Cry one obviously would be good, you know, if and when City are losing or not doing well, someone can activate that and force me to be sad for like 30 seconds to a minute. Wow, the actual stream. I'm not going to disrupt the entire stream just for like a little filter, Village. That would be mad. I don't know. I don't even know how to make the whole stream buffer. Jefferson wasn't getting the service. Oh, God's sake. Oh, I can't see a difference. Bastards. Preston North End versus Blackburn stinks. I'm going to end it. Lovely. Oh, God. Here comes Sheffield United. Do not score whilst on Boris Johnson. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Who's watching Garcia Davis? What is that? I don't know what that is. Is that a fight? Or what? And now it's got the updated corners at 10. What a prick Johnson was, by the way. Haha, I get it, Village. I get it. I've also got a wait. I've also got something which can change my voice on the fly. So I should probably try to find a voice which, I don't know, makes me sound like Boris Johnson or something. I don't know. It is clever how it moves around like that, I must say. Right, 60 minutes played. Please can we score? That'd be great. Thank you. Just notice it's got the I put my hands up here. You can't see it. It's got the Telegraph right above me as well. The bloody Tory graph. Pissing me off. At least Big Ben's behind me. Which is officially known as St. Stephen's Tower. You look very nice. Okay. See you later. Love you. Bye. A boxing match. Here's Jack. He's overran that, though. Narkton informed Chelsea on Thursday the head coach job was out of the question. Oh, right. He wants a project that stands on solid ground. Good. Good. Indeed, Will. Bag it. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, you didn't have to bag Pep. That's not very nice. That is very clever. A baby voice. I mean, if you think it's a baby voice, okay. Look at that. That's cool. Massive Benjamins and massive belly does. Oh, and here is Riyad Mahrez. He's got Haaland in support. He's going solo, though, and that's a lovely finish by Riyad. That's the improvement. Thank you for that, Village. And let's celebrate with the fans. With a bag on my head. Get in. Boom. If you keep buying the filter, you can. Yeah, absolutely. Big. Love that. And that should hopefully be game. Lovely work. It came from Sheffield United giving the ball away. And Mahrez just picking up in the midfield. And they just back off him and they don't put in a good challenge. And that's the end of it. Well done, Riyad. We love that. Because, Tayab, it's something you can purchase at the Knob store, and Village purchased it. Sheffield tactics will change. Well, it's got to change now. Lovely stuff by Mahrez. And as I say, it all came about from... City not even really putting Sheffield United under any pressure. It's not even like it was a counter-attack. Sheffield United just gave away the ball for no real reason in midfield. Oh, this is a baby Nobbins. Which one's that? Oh, it's that one. This is terrifying. If it finds... Oh, no, don't find Pep. There we go. That is terrifying. I don't like this one. It's even got like a little pacifier thing. Why can't City just let them win? Don't know, mate. It's a good question. But I don't have the answer for you. Again, with this one, I could make it so that my voice is high-pitched or something. Oh, no. Thank you, Will. What was I defending? They were just what's it? It's the Van Dijk style of backing off and backing off. Isn't it weird? I don't like this filter. You activated it, Village, so it's your fault. You activated it, mate. This is baby Nobbins. Looks the same. Lovely. The Knob Store's good, KX. Now you can make me cry. With all your millions of Knob coins, you can make me cry forever, basically. You can't give any to KX, I'm afraid, Will. showing left-footed Riyad Mahrez the left side. It's an interesting strategy. Let's see if it pays off. Yeah. See, now is the sort of time where, I mean, one more goal. Oh, yeah, of course you can't. Yeah. I guess you could donate them to Village who could use them. One more goal, and then I want to see Phillips, etc. brought on. True, KX. I mean, why don't you just reset your password for your Twitch? Like, that doesn't sound that hard to do. Ideally, I would like Phillips on at some point. Just for some minutes. Just because, you know, Rodri can't do it all. A 5k loan. Is that a non-repayable loan? Why can't you get into your email? Gomez hasn't been bad, but in fairness, Musty, he also hasn't been challenged. There was like one time where Sheffield United actually tried to attack him and they beat him quite easily. That's all I'd say on that. Yeah. But hey, against a championship team, it's okay to play him. Oh, that's nice by Ortega, who I've always rated very highly. Oh, Gomez. Oh, he runs into traffic. It's not a foul. And it's given to Sheffield United. What's that, Will? Is this the Blackburn game? What's happening? That is a while. Yeah, you don't want to get rid of that, KX. It's not worth it. You could have given that. You could have given that to Village. You swine. Nothing's happening. Oh, fair enough. Can I have the 2? I gave you 2k. Can I have it back? I don't know. I don't know if KX does, what's the word? That's nice by Walker into Gundogan. Look at Jack, maybe? No? Okay, Riyad instead. We've just realised he's on a hat-trick. Because he obviously scored the penalty. I know KX is a sweaty man. It's because he just kept rouletting them. And he kept winning the roulettes. Jack. Grealish. He's found Mahrez, and there's the hat-trick! Brilliant finish from Riyad. Well done. Lovely work by Jack. Found the slots, found the opening, and that is it. Boom. An FA Cup semi-final hat-trick. We love to see it. As I just said, he's on a hat-trick. It happens. Lovely work by Jack in the build-up. Mahrez makes the run. Goalkeeper maybe could do better. Defenders certainly should do better. And Sheffield are making a change. Right, with it's 3-0, the game is gone. Please, can we just, like, start making changes? Can we, like, bring on Palmer and Foden and Phillips, etc., etc., etc.? Don't worry, Village. You'll get 5k in a couple of weeks because you're an oblet. Magical, says Amy. Big. Big from Riyad. And there is the Poznan. No, 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 no. Da 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 da. KX, why are you rouletting? You could just give this to Village to have fun with. There are the bananas. It's popping off here. I agree. This is coming off of Palmer. Good. And Foden's coming on good. Still no sign of Calvin Phillips, which is interesting. And again, Grealish getting booed for no reason. KX, wait, you went over 300,000. How are you down so much? What's going on? Are you trying to never chase your losses? Never chase your losses. Oh, Haaland's off as well. Good. Fitness. I don't really think he should have started today. You're losing a lot of knob coins here, KX, mate. There we go. Palmer and Foden are on. Lovely. In the space of like 30 seconds, he's gone from 300k to 0. That is amazing. Well done, guys. You guys are acting like I control the roulette. I do not control the roulette. I don't control it, KX. What do you want from me? I don't know what you want me to do. You guys suck at rouletting, man, honestly. Billy Sharp's on. Big. Big. Teb, why are you... Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to the knob store after you just rouletted everything and lost. Oh, dear. Anyway. Blackburn scored a goal. Kante will be loving that. Okay, here is Riyadh. Can he get 4? Walker trying to go for a goal there. Oh, but it's offside, L. Only 72 away from first place. That's good. Because he's had surgery. Now it's time. Oh, Sheffield United are actually attacking. And here we go. It's Billy Sharp. That's a good ball. Gomez, you are so bad, mate. That's terrible. The one bit of actual defending Gomez had to do and he couldn't do it. That's brilliant. I do not have control over the roulette. I don't know what you want from me. Can you have your 5k early? Yeah, sure. Tab, could you give Village 5k, please? I'll give you an advance on your allowance. Champions, I hear them chant. Big. Lovely stuff. So really, it should be City into the FA Cup final. Will it be United or Brighton? Who they play? It's a good shirt. Love the red and black. He'll only know good times. Village, do you want to give Tayab 5% of your 5k? Oh, there you go. He's just done it. All right. Never mind. You didn't even have to negotiate. There you go. Sorted. All right, how long's left? 20 minutes. I mean, let's not embarrass them. You know, let's bring on... I mean, let's make it so that... Big brain time. Let's make it so that Calvin Phillips gets to come on. For that. These are my thoughts. And again, this will be good for if and when Pep overthinks, because I can give this filter to Pep. I mean, my forehead's already massive, but it makes it even bigger, which is impressive. It must be said. Didn't think that was possible, and yet here we are. Sheffield had many chances, says Amy. Not sure about that one. I think they had one proper chance, really. And then they had half a chance then, but it didn't really result in a shot either. Tayab, stop losing, mate. You stink. Why don't you guys duel with each other? That might bring you more joy. Tayab, you can't do that. The hell? You can't print more money for no reason, Tayab. Less of that. Is Walker coming off? Oh, I thought it was. Okay, never mind. Zero. Yeah, Teb, exactly. That's called fraud, mate. That's called fraud. Well done, KX. You won 0 knob coins. Amazing work. You can challenge him, Tayab. You did, Liam. I gave everyone their knob coins. Well done. Hey, you still won, though, KX. You still won, and that's what matters. Sheffield have had one big chance. That must have been that chance in the first minute. That's all I can really think of. You definitely did. I added them myself. Oh, this could be interesting. Never mind, it's offside. Never mind. Oh, what bet was that? What bet was that, Liam? I can't remember what that was. Yeah, it's handball. Handball. Oh, good. Laser shake. Oh, God. Is that this one? I think it is. No, don't give it. Look, Pep's angry. How good is that poster, though, that it thinks it's a real person? No, give it me. It's another one. This can be used when I'm, like, really angry, maybe. That's what I'm thinking for this one. But as I say, you can also give it to Pep. How cool is that? How cool is that? How cool is that? Yeah. Boom. There's loads of laser ones, though. Like, there's also this one. Look at that! That is actually terrifying. Who scored 2 and 3? Mahrez and Mahrez out. Mahrez and Mahrez were the goal scorers. He scored a hat-trick. Look at Pep just looming over us. The fraud himself. Teaburik. Remember, guys, if you are a Noblet, you get 5k a month. You don't like the lasers? That was the one you redeemed, by the way, Village. This one. That was the laser shake. Real Madrid versus Celta Vigo. I'm not going to be watching that. Right, Sheffield United have a set piece that City easily clear away. Having the currency of no coin stats inflating. It's a good question, Amber. I don't really... Well, that's a cynical foul on Palmer, and that's a yellow. Yeah. Watch... that's not going to happen, KX. I can't lie. Yeah, City are in the final, Sound. Absolutely. Just a question of will it be Brighton or Man United? Who do you think it'll be, Sound? Yeah, he knew. He was like, yeah, I'm doing it. Norwood. Is Calvin Phillips now coming on? Gundogan's off. Oh, okay, thank God. Calvin Phillips is coming on for 15 minutes. Lovely. Lovely. He's going to get some minutes. We were saying earlier, Will, I actually think I'd prefer United. Oh, this is another high CPU one. It does it to Pep as well, which is equally as terrifying if you look at Guardiola in the background. But yeah, I'd prefer Brighton. Sorry, no, I prefer Man United. Because Brighton are very good, and also United having a bit of a injury crisis. So, yeah, I look like the whale. This is the worst one. It's terrifying, but the best one is Pep. Look at that. KX, what the hell, mate? Oh, she was looking very lovely when she went out. We'll be having less of that. Bogle, he's the one I know. He made my most attractive Premier League players tier list when Sheffield were in. Again, I think that's slightly more expensive because it takes a bit more out on the GPU, but it can still work. I mean, Village is popping off with these filters. Do you like the filters, Village? Do you think some of them are quite alright? Because they're just supposed to be a little bit of fun. A little bit of harmless fun. I'm not sure about that one, KX. Going all the way to Scotland. Will, did you do that dialect quiz? Because that was fun. That was good. Big up Narmbread, big. Oh, a diamond. I don't know what that means, KX, mate. I'm sorry. I'm guessing that's basketball, though. Yeah, if you type into Google... English and British and Irish dialect quiz. It's the New York Times. It very accurately can tell you the regions where your dialect is from. So, like, it got the villages from Guernsey, for example. It got the halves as, you know, Wales, KX, like, wherever he is in Scotland. Exactly, that's what it does. It's just interesting. And then you can see what other people say when they do theirs. So mine is mainly Manchester with a little bit of Birmingham for some reason. Gasky is all Manchester. My girlfriend, my sister's boyfriend, who's from Leeds, it told me his dialect is 100% Leeds. It's very clever. It's very cool. Oh yeah, and what one of the big ones. In fact, yeah, guys, if you're here now. What do you call like the circular yeast product made of, you know, bread typically? I don't really have them, so I don't really think about it. There's a brand called Lancashire Oven Bottoms, and the brand is called that, so I just call them that because that's the brand I have. Look at Palmer's pink shoes. What a cutie. What a cute guy. AEW, I know that. Wait, is that Sting? I thought that he retired like ages ago. It's clearly a role, says KX. As I say, I wouldn't really refer to it. If it was, for example, if that was cut in half and there were some sausages between it, I'd call it a sausage sandwich. I wouldn't say like a sausage roll or a sausage bap or whatever. Or a sausage barm. Or a sausage cob. I'd say it's a sausage sandwich. You know what I mean? I've never heard somebody call it not a roll in real life. Muffins also what some people call it. How long's left? 12 minutes. I mean, this game is just an inevitability now. What do you mean, Man U rematch, Saud? Do you think they'll get to the final? They've got to get past Brighton first. Is little Phil playing in the middle? Beautiful. It only took 3-0 against Sheffield United for Pep to do it, but I'll take it. You think United are going to beat us? Oh gosh, you're not very confident, Saud, are you? Or do you mean in the past? Like earlier in the season? Is that what you're referring to? Guys, breaking news. Phil Foden is officially playing in the middle. Well done, Gomez. Yeah, because the game's done now, Amy. So City just sort of happy to keep the ball. I think the Sheffield United players are aware they've been beat. That's a tricky one. The mother is bringing my nephews to the house. Why do you hate him? That's not very nice, KX. Is he a baby or a child or what? What's occurring? Good switch by Bernardo. Laporte with a thumbs up. He's had a solid game, Laporte. He'll be happy. I think all the City players have had really. They haven't had much to do against Sheffield United, who, as I say, didn't want to come and play football. Gomez had 2 defensive lapses. But apart from that, he's been all right. Yeah. Can't really fault anything. They did, Saud. One is a baby and one is a child. Who's more annoying, then? Who is more annoying? Because the baby's got more reason to be annoying because it is a baby at the end of the day, so it will be screaming and such. Who's that coming on? I can't tell. Is that Rico coming on? Rico Lewis, maybe. Right. Why are you fouling Foden when he's just come back from surgery, you prick? Pissing me off. It's also a rematch against Real Madrid, absolutely. Look at Pep trying to coach Gomez. Rico is on for Bernardo. Alright, okay, story time. Is this to do with your baby? Not your baby, the baby. The baby, as someone from Yorkshire might say. We were in the airport back from holiday and he literally smacked someone's door. That's class. He was like, fuck you in particular. That's great. Oh yeah, Narmbread, how did you do? Well, whereabouts in the country are you from, first of all? Like, how accurate was it for you? I'd love that, Saud, but we'll have to wait and see. Priority is the league in the first instance. We've got a really good chance to... That's nice by Ortega and Foden. Ken, Foden fouled. You live near London. And what did the dialect quiz give you, Narmbread? That is class, though. I love... So is that the baby or the child we're talking about, KX? Gomez Phillips double pivot might be the most aged thing I've seen. But, Musty, we are seeing Foden in the middle. So, you know. That's good, Amy. I want to see that. So do I, Saud. Sheffield United are going to win. It'll be a big I must say, KX, your guy, Jebison or whatever, did literally nothing in this game. I'm sorry. I know it's going to upset you. I mean, Maris wants a 4th here. Gomez, little Phil. Oh, Palmer. No. It was split. There was 2. One was over Plymouth and the other was Peterborough. Ah, interesting. A bit of cheeky Peterborough in there. Oh, that's nice work by Palmer. He's beating his man, but he overruns it. No, he doesn't. Oh, he nearly slipped in Alvarez. Good defending by Sheffield United. Oh, was he the one that gave away the penalty? Oh, I missed that. Was that him? Lol. That was your boy, KX, I'm afraid. Good word by Cole. For my Discord, yeah. You think you burrow. Well, that adds up. That checks out. But isn't it clever? That's good work, Gomez. Lifted to hat-trick hero, Mahrez. Oh, I thought it was good to hit the shot then. He sank him to the floor instead. The entire north is just red. But does it give you, like, a specific region? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so it specifically said that you're from Middlesbrough. Yeah, so it knows. Very clever. It's good, isn't it? He's not that guy. He just sat him down instead. So yeah, so Will, can you answer KX's question earlier about the bread, you know, circular yeast product? What might you refer to that as? Chip Hammer to the championship. Do you think so, Musty? He was really good last season, though. Pep obviously, there's Mike Summerby. Pep obviously has faith in him. Mike Summerby. Bread, but you don't know what it meant. What have you never heard of that? Where you've got, you know, where some people call it a bap, some people call it a muffin, some people call it a roll, some people call it a cob, some people call it whatever. You never had one. You must have done. If I like Google it, maybe. For KX, I'll Google bread roll. I cannot disagree with you, says Ali McCoist. If I is it that one? I think it is. Oh gosh. Wait, how do I press space to show what? How do I do this? Oh, it's not working. It's... Oh, God. It's not working. I can't do it. But now you know what I'm talking about. It's fine. KX says it's a roll. As I say, I just buy Lancashire oven bottoms. So I call them bottoms because it's a fun word to say. Laporte's got some defending to do, and he does it. Get up. There we go. Well done, Laporte. Well, I searched bread roll because for KX's honour, but I would never call it. I don't think I'd ever call it a bread roll. But if you said bread roll, I'd know what you're talking about. That's terrible. You think a 10-0? That would be big. I'm not sure about that one. And it's a oh, okay. So they're officially this is what I get from the supermarket when I have these. Sheldon's Lancashire oven bottom muffins. That is what I purchase. So I guess I technically buy muffins because it's on the packet. Oh, in FIFA. Oh, I understand. I get it. Yeah, I just call it bread as well, to be fair, Will, yeah. I don't really... I mean, if people want to get passionate about it, I rate it, but I don't really get why people get so passionate about it. I don't really care. It doesn't say bun on the packaging, Musty, so I just call it what it says on the packaging, and it says it's an oven bottom. As I say, in full, it's an oven bottom muffin, but I don't call it an oven bottom muffin. I just call... Oh, Gomez, mate. My heart. Oh, Akanji did unbelievably well then. That was outrageous because Gomez did his absolute most to make that a tricky situation for City. Walker, Rico, take a shot, mate. Oh, just take a shot. Be less greedy. So be more greedy. If it's out, it's normally the only bread out. So I just say pass us the bread. And as I say, if I had that as a sauce with sausages, it's a sausage sandwich. That's what I'm calling it. I'm not calling it a sausage bap, etc. And some people say butty. I don't like that. Butty. Butter. B-U-T-T-E-H. Okay. How much longer of this game do I have to subject myself to? Another few minutes. Hopefully won't be too much added time. But even when they went 1-0, 2-0, 3-0 down, Sheffield United still didn't really want to do anything, which is an interesting strategy. I don't think it's going to pay off here, though. Chip British cuisine heritage. Macedonia tax, yeah. I don't like chip sandwiches. Not a fan of that. I also don't like crisp sandwiches. Oh, it's not a foul by Walker. Wait, it's called Koulibaly. What? I thought that was quite an unusual name, but apparently not. There we go. Back to Ortega. There we go. Calm as you like. Lovely stuff. Let's keep the clean sheet. There's no need to concede. Although, to be fair, recently I did have a burger and the fries were really nice. So I did pop a couple fries in there and it was tasty, but I prefer having them separately. Will, what the fuck? It's because you call them chip sandwiches. If you said I'm going for chip butty, I promise it tastes nice, interesting. So it's in the dialect. Dialect affects taste. I never knew, but now I know. And knowing is half the battle. Right. Guys, what do you think of the whole treble talk? It hasn't really properly been talked about yet. Certainly not to the same degree as Liverpool's potential quadruple last season. And certainly not to the degree of, you know, when City are being talked about as treble and quadruple winners. I haven't properly thought about it yet. What are your thoughts on it? Realistic? Gonna happen? Not gonna happen? Not gonna win any? I think probably the reason why I haven't even been properly considering it is because City have been nowhere near the Premier League for so long. And yet now they sort of are. And they are in the FA Cup final. Oh, that's nice by Foden. Alvarez, he should score. That should be a goal. Good work by Foden. In the middle, by the way. Foden's playing in the middle since coming on. Average Nobbins life expectancy in 2000 was 82 years. This is higher than the general public life expectancy. What does that mean? Nobbins life expectancy? Yeah, Alvarez should do better there. Foden did well. You're winning the treble. Arsenal boss in the league. You're comfortably the best in the other two. But sadly, we were better than Real in the fucking last year. But it didn't matter. Right, 3 minutes at a time. Mahrez, obviously player of the match, man of the match, whatever. Hat trick, my boy. And there we go. All I want is a clean sheet now. Let's just keep it tight. So there's no need to do anything stupid, lads. We're in the 90th minute, literally. Riyadh. All the way to Wembley just to get battered. Like, that's got to be upsetting. Because that's the day ruined. Look at Rico. Oh, yes, now. Oh, I thought you were going to have a shot. Oh, never mind. What also will, because I know that you were a staunch advocate of the idea that City aren't going to get 90-plus points like this season, or maybe even next season. Do you still think that's the case, or do you think City might be getting 90-plus this season? What are your thoughts? I think the max they can get is 94, so that's a... Oh, if only Foden nearly got on the end of Palmer's cross/shot. Rico is good on the ball. Rico, the rise of Rico has given me faith that we do not need to sign a like out-and-out replacement for Kyle. I was wrong. These systems cooking fair play. There was a patch where we were just a little bit poo, just before and just after the World Cup. What would you do if the stream turned up to your house? Well, all right, guys. Do you mean the streamers in the chat, or like the streamers in like the data? I mean, I'd be like, hey guys, you know, let's do the stream together. Please don't hurt me. Like, Mo, can you the floorboards are creaking. It would end in a mass brawl. It might do, Owl. Everyone vying to get on camera. So yeah, we're in the Champions League semi-finals, but we do have Real Madrid. That's really good work by Sergio Gomez, to be fair. But he loses the ball. Bad work. Oh, it's a foul. Never mind. Yeah, oh yeah. And yeah, so in the final of the FA Cup, in the semi-finals of the Champions League against Real Madrid, and currently in charge of our own destiny in the Premier League. What's everyone's favourite De Gea mistake? Probably that David Silva goal where he punches the ground in anger because he let the ball go through his legs. That was quite funny in the 6-1. Oh yeah, that was hilarious actually. No, KX, yeah, you're right. Where like where De Gea gets sort of like slightly stepped on, and then like yeah fell over and then just didn't get up. I thought that was the most bizarre looking goal. It was so funny, but that's the thing. Oh, lovely times. All right, guys. City won, and there was no question about whether they deserved to win. Sheffield United were shit, quite frankly, and they didn't deserve shit over that game. They got what they deserved, and that was a battering. Mahrez, lovely stuff. Good work by you. Obviously, hat-trick. Love that. Clean sheet. Phillips, minutes. Palmer, minutes. Foden, minutes. Lovely, lovely. Lovely jubbly. And... and yeah, straightforward day in the end. It could have been tricky, but at the end of the day, it came pretty routine. Is this our third FA Cup final under Pep? Second, because he's only won one and he hasn't lost an FA Cup final. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's only been to one FA Cup final before. Been to loads of semi-finals, but I'm pretty sure this is only the second FA Cup final. Unless I'm misremembering, I'm pretty sure we've only won one FA Cup under Pep. And that was in the domestic treble year. In the Formidables year. Yeah, I believe that's a thing. Because we haven't lost an FA Cup final under Pep. Yet. The next stream, guys, is going to be tomorrow. And it's going to be at 6:30, I think. And it's going to be LA Noir. I won't be stuck in traffic this time. Yeah, the Formidables. Absolutely, Nambred, yeah. So I won't be stuck in traffic this time, so we'll actually be going ahead. We love that. And yeah, have a lovely rest of your evening, chaps. Good game. Excuse me, good game from the City. And Stefan could have won it for you, but he's let him down. I hate Stefan so much. Literally just single-handedly managed to cost us that match. It was that performance was staggering. Staggering. You can now sign him on a permanent will. You can keep him forever. Goodbye, guys. As I say, I'll see you tomorrow at LA Noir for that really good new detective game we started playing. Yeah. Goodbye. I've realised that there's a delay on my thing, so I just need to awkwardly hang around here. There we go. Goodbye, guys.